it's so stressful having kids because, like, this is gonna sound terrible, but like we just dropped Wyatt and his friend off, and like I was immediately like,
You're just like, they're gone.
well, yeah, and it's not like it's just like I had to get him somewhere just now, and he just takes a long time to go. We're just like completely different people.
Yeah.
And then like I'm like, which isn't a good way to be.
Yeah.
And he is literally like, my hand. Wow. Look at
How old's Wyatt?
look at my knuckles.
Is Wyatt 13?
He's 13.
Yeah. I mean,
Why don't you ease up on him?
Yeah, I was about to say, you should probably ease up on the 13-year-old. You're a 45-year-old man that's lived a lot longer than he has.
I guess so. I mean, yeah.
He doesn't understand the consequence of like, oh, we're gonna be late. We're gonna be late. It's like,
He doesn't understand those consequences. It's just like,
other people are depending on us. We can't just
yeah,
stay
like I
around.
have to pick up your friend. I've got to get you there on time. The birthday party's waiting for you to be there exactly at 5:30.
Yeah.
And so then, but I probably should just be like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the parents that are like, oh, we're late. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't like those people. I don't like people that don't consider other people.
Sure.
You know?
Well,
I mean, you're right. It's not his fault. I just wish he would. He's a perfect kid. He's great. Time is not his strong suit. But then I also envy it too. I also envy the fact that he's like, he can just like sit and just be and like be completely content.
yeah.
You know, like,
That's all gone for you.
yeah, I have a hard time being content. I mean, no.
You have a hard time relaxing?
Oh.
You have a hard time relaxing ever since you started YouTube?
I mean, I've never been good at relaxing.
Even before?
Yeah, I mean, for YouTube, the blessing and the curse for YouTube is you can always be working.
Yeah. So have you thought about quitting YouTube?
No.
No?
No, I would never quit.
You would never do it?
No way. It's the best job ever.
I'm just saying because, like, what you were saying about never having a break from it and having it kind of all consume your life. And that's almost become a cliche at this point that, like, YouTube, like, really, for the people behind the camera, the people that are the YouTubers, like, it kind of consumes their life. It's just like, you know, I see it firsthand with, like, you and Dave and everybody else. I mean, Dave even's now posting, what, twice a week? And you're...
Mondays and Fridays, subscribe. Subscribe if you like videos on Mondays and Fridays.
I prefer my videos on Tuesdays, so I'm gonna have to pass.
You can watch Monday's video on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many times a week do you do it? Do you post?
I post like 3 times a week.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. But
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I know I complain about it a lot, but it's usually when I'm like, when I'm complaining, it's just because like I don't have an idea or I'm frustrated or I'm burnt out. But then as soon as like last night, I had an idea, and then so like the people came to help us with it, and it was great. It was like, it went off great. I wasn't tired, got some jokes in, made a vlog. I was super happy. And so yeah, that lasts for until tomorrow.
Until 5 hours from now when I have to do it all over.
Yeah, but you know, you get that 5 hours, which is like, you know,
Pure
like,
bliss.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Oh, if a video is doing well, that's the best feeling. Oh my God, if you like look down and you haven't checked it in like an hour, and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, it's doing good.
Crazy.
That's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's weird. I get that same feeling too, like an endorphin rush. Like,
Right,
hell
right.
yeah, it's going exactly the way I want it. It's like crack.
It is.
It becomes like internet crack.
Yeah.
Did you know that the way that social media kind of messes with your brain a little bit is, you know, when you scroll, like when you push a photo down to refresh it, or like a tweet, you know, that mimics gambling when you pull down the thing to gamble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like studies that like show that people who like make like Facebook and Twitter and all these apps, that they are trying to replicate gambling because of the effects that gambling has on the adult brain.
Wow.
Yeah. like that is, I don't know. I just heard that and I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Because that's what some people do. Like when they check their notifications on Facebook, they'll like do that and then just like they'll see the little buffering thing circle and then it'll go up and they'll keep doing it.
You know, just bangers, man.
You only do bangers.
I only do bangers.
Only do bangers.
I only do bangers.
I wish we could explain that joke. I don't think we can though. There was the person that was like that social media person that I won't say their name, but I remember I pitched them an idea once, and it was back in the Vine days. I pitched them a Vine, and they were like, "Yeah, man, that's only gonna do like 150K to 200K. I only do bangers," and it's always stuck with me. Like that was the funniest thing I ever heard.
Just bangers, man.
Bangers all day, man. Only bangers.
I go out with my friends who are my age, like literally like maybe like once a year.
Yeah.
And it's fine, you know. It's just not. I don't know. I guess there's something wrong with me because I refuse to like be. I refuse to act my age. I just refuse to. Because it's just I did it for so long, and I found adulthood so boring. I just found it so boring. Like everyone's just set in their ways. Everyone knows exactly, you know, like it's already planned out, like what the night's gonna be, and there's
no spontaneity.
There's no spontaneity. Like tonight, we're not invited anywhere.
Yeah.
But possibilities are endless. I mean, who knows? I'm sure there's something going on, some party. We always get a call from somebody. Some
party that we'll get invited to and then immediately kicked out of.
Yeah. That's fun.
It's very fun.
I mean, it's not even
it's fun. I think it's fun going from like place to place. That's what I enjoy about being.
Yeah. The like, car ride in between is the most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave's really good about that. That's one thing I love about him is he usually will leave in like 10 minutes.
That's like enough time to stay at any place.
It's incredible. I never knew anyone like that in my whole life.
Yeah.
Someone's like, and he's like, we're going somewhere and we're going to just walk in and walk out. It's like, oh, it's great.
I remember when we went to New York together, me, him, and Jonah, and we only went for a day, and it was perfect. It's perfect.
One day?
Yeah, perfect. You don't need
a long way to go for a day.
I know, but at the same time, it's like you stay for like 2 or 3 days, and you like at that point you get tired of the place that you're at, and then you want to leave. But it was a sweet spot where it was like, oh, well, we're leaving. Like we got a good experience, but I want more. But we leave.
Right.
So it keeps you like wanting to come back to the place.
Right.
As opposed to being like, oh, I've been to New York. I've seen it all, even though you haven't.
Sometimes it all works out.
Yeah.
Shazam.
That's what I say when I post a like Instagram photo. I go, Shazam! We just did it. We did it again.
Only bangers.
Only bangers. I only do bangers. Nah, but yeah, fuck, terrible. Hope the rest of the year is okay.
How can there be weed everywhere? How can there just be all these weed shops everywhere? Is that not?
Is that not what? I mean, it's just once they legalized it.
It just seems crazy to me that people are smoking that much weed.
Oh, people smoke a lot of weed, dude.
I don't get it. I feel like I don't smoke weed at all because it like messes me up and like I can't function on it and like I eat a lot. And I feel like all my friends are the same way.
Yeah.
Everyone I talk to, they're like, oh yeah, I can't. Even old and young friends, I'm like, but who's smoking it?
Everybody. Everyone smokes weed, but I don't feel like now it's like as cool as it used to be, so I don't feel like anyone talks about it. Because remember back in like the early 2000s when like there would be literal movies made about weed, like all those stoner movies, like Harold and Kumar and what was that, like Cheech and Chong, all those movies. Now all those movies feel like so dated because it's like, can you imagine making a movie about cigarettes, like a whole movie where the guys are like, yeah, dude, we're gonna try and get cigarettes tonight.
They'd still make a stoner movie, I'm sure, even though it's legal.
But it's not, you know what I mean though, like I don't know. What I'm saying is that...
You're saying like all those Seth Rogen movies.
Yeah.
You don't think it's because it's not taboo anymore, it's not...
Yeah, I don't think...
as interesting?
Maybe. I don't know, though.
But I think that a lot of people smoke it and they eventually come to realize that it's not the best.
But then they have new people.
Them.
New people
but
that...
They have new people, you're right.
Yeah.
I think eventually it bites you in the ass.
But dude, there are... Like, a lot of people my age smoke weed. Like, all day, every day. All day.
And they'll probably quit at some point, right?
Well, yeah, they'll quit, but it's just like cigarettes. It's no different. Like people, business never dies.
I never understand people that are like, yeah, man, I ride on it, I do my taxes on it, go to the gym on it. I'm like, what? How?
Some people are just, their brains are built that way.
I guess. I don't believe it. I think they're like operating at half speed if they're smoking a lot of weed.
I had a friend that did shrooms almost like 3 times a week.
What did he do?
He was like, what did he do? It was in high school, and I remember that he,
wow,
he graduated.
He did?
Yeah.
You think he like went to class on weed?
On shrooms.
I mean, on shrooms?
Dude, people will do when you're in like college or high school, kids will do anything to like be stoned in class, or at least at my school did. I remember people would dump their water bottles and fill it up with vodka and then drink it in class so they can get them fucked up.
No one did that in my school.
Really?
No.
Oh, I must have just gone to a shitty high school.
I don't know. I mean, if I had, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because school was so boring. If I'd known I could have been inebriated, it would have gone by so much faster.
But I don't understand why like kids smoke weed to get out of, like, smoke weed during high school. That's just going to impact your like performance. Then that's going to make it to where you can't get out of high school. You know what I mean? Right. It's like, why would you do that? That's just going to make it so you have to stay longer.
I could eat an entire chicken parmesan and then a bunch of cannolis. That's how off the rails I am with food.
Man.
I need to wire my mouth shut.
Why?
Because then I won't eat.
Then you won't talk too. Double whammy.
Yeah, it'd be good for everybody.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm gonna call up my doctor and see if he can perform that surgery. Doc, you don't understand. This is important not only for him but for society.
But listen, it's okay. It's okay. You hit little divots and you just gotta pick yourself up. Keep going. That's it. No, because no one wants to hear you complain. I know that. I try to complain to everybody. People just look at their phones.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. No one cares about your misery but you. Well, what do you got going on for the rest of the day?
I'm probably gonna go in, sleep for 16 hours.
Nice.
And then wake up, and then decide there's no reason to
keep going.
Yeah, go back to bed.
Go back to bed.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Maybe fill myself with a gluten-free muffin, as I did last night.
Blinkers on.
The night. And
now you just turned on your windshield wipers.
See,
everything's going wrong.
I told you it was a bad month.
Yeah, it's a bad month. It's all right though. I'm glad to know that you're doing all right.
Thanks, man. Thanks for checking in with me. I always do appreciate it, and I think you're a great person, and I enjoy your company.
Do you want me to say any of that back? Because I don't think I can.
No, it's okay. I wasn't looking for a pat on the back. I am looking for some chicken parmesan, though.
You want to get chicken parmesan?
No, I can't. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
No, my back.
You all right there, Gramps?
Grape?
Get out. There you go.